Kevin took one extra hole, but you're advancing to the round of 16. Just your thoughts on the day.
Yeah, I feel fortunate. When I made the turn off a 9 and seeing Victor was down 3, I knew he'd have a tough hill to climb to win, and I needed him to win for me to have a chance. So I just played steady all day. I finished nicely, made a nice few putts coming in down the stretch to just nudge out Barron. But I was fortunate. I hit a nice drive on the playoff, and then hit it in the exact same spot where I had my putt this morning. And I underread it this morning. I played like right edge, and so for the playoff putt, I gave it a little extra, and I knew it would crank at the end, and to see that go in was a good feeling. When
you made the turn and you saw that, your emotions? How'd you kind of feel like continuing onto the back 9? Just nothing changed?
Yeah, I'd say I was a little disappointed, but I still needed to focus and try and win the match. There's still FedEx points at play, whether depending on how many points you make. And last year I missed the Tour Championship by a couple points. So in the back of my mind, I give it my all on every shot I have out here, and that was fortunate. I had to have a few things go right for me, but kept my head down and made it happen.
After the turn, did you glance at any leaderboards to see what Victor was doing, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, at the turn I saw he was down 3, so I pretty much thought it was over. But
then after that, did you take any looks?
I didn't. I tried to be honest, and it was flashing through there's so many scores up there. I honestly didn't see until I think I got to 17 and saw he was 1 up on 18T, and I was like, I looked at Michael, my caddy. I was like, holy cow, we got a chance here. So kind of put the nose down. I made a huge putt on 17 where Barron hit it to like 2 feet, tap in birdie, and made an 11-footer to push that hole, and then just made 2 nice putts at 17 and 18 to kind of hang on.
I think this is just your second start in this event. Is this a format that you like?
Yeah, I do. I think it's a blast. Anything can happen. There's probably more pressure on the top guys, than a guy like me coming in at ranked 58th or something, and it's like, hey, I got nothing to lose and trying to get in the Masters still, and now we got a few rounds in front of me that some good things can happen. If not, fine, I'll go home to my family, but if so, it's going to be fun.
You spoke about this a little bit. Probably your probability of advancing last night was 15% and maybe like 1% after 9 holes today.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it speak to the quirks of this tournament in a good way? Yeah. That's the kind of thing you're into?
I really do. I think it's got to be fun for the fans to watch, and the social media buzz and stuff. It seems like it's a lot of fun for everybody, and the field's obviously incredible. And we're just out there giving it our best and kind of having some laughs, and it's cool too. We finished, and the 4 of us who had just tried to kill each other for 3 days were sitting down, and we all had lunch together, and me and Abe still had the playoff to go.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of cool, like just golf in general, that like the 4 of us who've literally spent the last 3 days trying to beat each other's heads in on the golf course, sit down and just had some laughs over the golf course.
I was gonna ask,
the 2 of us went to have playoff together. So that's the cool thing about our sport and the mutual respect we have for each other.
What's the lunch conversation like when you're across from a guy that you're about to sudden death duel it with?
Well, we're more teasing. Barron was flying up to Dallas to see a buddy and probably have a little fun tonight or two. So we're just kind of living vicariously through him for the night. But just lighthearted, good stuff. But we all respect each other quite a bit and gave it our best.
Real quick on the flip side, a little sympathy for Abe, because we talked about your win probability. His was through the roof, and now he's going home. I mean, I guess that's the flip side of this format.
Yeah, it can happen real quickly.
Yeah.
I feel fortunate. I'm excited to go rest up and see what I can do.
Kevin, you mentioned the Masters. Do you know where you need to?
I don't.
You don't?
I'd rather you not tell me.
I actually don't know. I didn't know if you knew.
I think I'm 58th in the world. It would take I would imagine a top couple spot, if not a top spot. But
are you playing next week?
We'll see. I was going to if I didn't get to the weekend. So I think now I'm going to focus up. I've got just a minor. When I play too much golf, I get a little tendonitis in my wrist, so it's just flaring a little bit. It's not really affecting shots, but just enough where if I don't get in the Masters, 2 weeks off would probably get me back to 100%. So I think I'll probably not play next week.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yep, my pleasure.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, can I get you for one?